Hey everybody, this is Isaac Carter. Hey, I'm excited to come to you tonight to share with you an opportunity that has changed my life, that changed my family, and I just want to introduce to you all tonight. And yes, we're talking about the execution mindset. We've been talking about it in my business all month, all year, how to execute the actual plans and uh, vision that you actually have for your life. So just let me let you know a little bit about me, my background. I've been in logistic management, customer service management. I walked away from my 9 to 5 employment in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic. I was introduced to this trading world. I was introduced to foreign exchange market. And from there, I have learned this skill that have now changed my life and has allowed me financial freedom and financial independence. And so now today I would like to share it with those that are out there. There are a lot of people that are losing their jobs. There are a lot of people that are really um, looking for a way out, looking for something to really grab hold to, something that will give them new life, a new beginning. And I just want to share with you an opportunity that probably and potentially can help you in a really good way. Now, what are some of the challenges that you face today? We looked at in 2020, the pandemic broke out. Some of us lost so many jobs. There were over 20 million people that became unemployed, hitting all-time highs. But what are some of the things that we face today? There's still high levels of unemployment, and we all are faced with some type of challenge unless you are one of those few people that have put yourself in position to have more or to do better. Now, but I want to ask you a question tonight. Do you ever feel like you were meant for something more? And if you're that person, I definitely want you to stay tuned because there is something more for you to do. One thing about me, I'm a man of faith, and I do believe um, in God. And He says that there is a plan that He has for you, and is full of peace, and it's going to bring you to an expected end. It's not evil, but there is something more that's meant for you. If you're tired, like I was, going to 9 to 5, continuously getting responsibilities added on to me all the time. um, Everything was rising, responsibilities, all kind of things. But the only thing that wasn't rising as fast as the other ones was the pay, was the compensation. And sometimes you just feel like, man, it got to be more than this. This can't be just the entirety of what my life is going to look like going forward in the future. And so, I really came to a place where I really felt like, okay, I got to do something else. I have to find something that's for me so I can get out of this 9 to 5 cycle, because it wasn't getting any better. It was getting worse. And so, have you ever, so I know, and we love to put this question out, do you ever feel like you were meant for something more? Because it really causes you to dig deep and really find out, what is that thing that I really want to do? What is that thing that I really want to step out on, but I have not stepped out on it? And so we look at a poll, in the Gallup poll, it says that 85% of people don't feel happy or fulfilled at their jobs. They dread waking up every day. And so what happens when we're unhappy? We're not happy. We're not fulfilled. We start really losing our self-worth, our happiness, our health, our finances even suffer sometime. But then we even lose our confidence. Why? Because when you're happy and not fulfilled, it begins to chip away at the very things that you actually, feel inside, and things that you want to do. But what we want to introduce to you tonight, and is, what if there was another way? What if things could be different? And so, just to talk about just that portion alone, what if things could be different? So we want to talk about those things. You know, we don't always have to entertain things from the glass being half empty, but how about entertaining things sometime from the glass being half full? And so that is what we want to really really talk about tonight, and being able to offer you a opportunity to look at something that can potentially take your life to the place where you want it to be. All right. And so I am going to, you all cannot see what I am looking at, but I'm just going to talk through it. So, just to let you know a little bit about our opportunity here, 2013, our academy was built under the leadership of Christopher Terry and Isis De La Tour. They started a academy that will teach you how to trade in the foreign exchange market. So they're going to teach you the skills of trading. And our story is simple: we empower people, we build better lives. Our story is simple: we give meaning and purpose. Is why so many people see success. This is our story. We believe real change begins with positive self-talking and thinking. That finding set success starts within. But that's our story. But how do you talk to yourself? Now, you can become whatever you want to become. You can become whatever you think you can become. And so we want to, that's the part, that's the turning point right there. When you believe that you can become what you think you can become, when you believe what you say about you is going to manifest, that's the turning point when things start to turn around in your life. So we definitely want to introduce to you this opportunity. And how would you feel if you had total control over every aspect of your life? And so definitely look at that. I want you to really think about this question. Like, how would you feel if you didn't have to get out of the bed early in the morning? How would you feel if you didn't have to sit in traffic to make your money? How would you feel if you can go to sleep and wake up and there was money waiting on you in your account and you didn't do any physical labor to get it? Well, that's definitely what we want to introduce to you tonight. Now, a lot of you have heard of this gentleman, goes by the name of Robert Kiyosaki. Now, a lot of people know him from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but he did a four-way cash flow chart, four ways we make money in this world. Now, some of these numbers are going to blow you away. And what I want you to do tonight is find where you fit in this cash flow cycle. So 60% of people in the world work for someone else. 35% work for self, 4% are business owners, and 1% is the investor mindset. Now, let's look at the left side of money. The left side of money makes up 35% of people that work for themselves, and also 60% of people that work for someone else. Now, that makes up 95% of the people in this world they make only 5% of the entire wealth in this whole country, in this whole world, rather, in the entire market. 95% of people only make 5% of the wealth in the entire market. Now that's saying something, right? So 60%, okay, you're going to punch your time clock. You're working for somebody else. Usually the person that own the company is on the other side of this cash flow cycle. 35%, you may be a doctor, barber, whatever. You have your own firm, you have your small business, you work for yourself. But this is what happens on this side of money. And this is something that's not taught. It's something that's not realized all the time until it happens. And usually when it happens, it's kind of too late to do something about it. But in this case, it's not going to be too late because we have choices. And so, what happens when, if God forbid, if you become disabled and you can't work? You know, if you're on the 35% working for yourself, something happens to you physically, where, let's say if you're a barber, you need your hands, something happened where you can't use your hands. Your business, what happens to your business? What happens to your income? If you're working for someone, like we've seen all in 2020, even 2021, even today, hearing a mortgage company gets on a Zoom call with 900 employees and tell them that today is your last day of work. right before Christmas holiday. So, it's any moment these things can be taken away from us and leave us with nothing if we haven't been planning for income or residual income or an additional stream of income on the side. So we never want to have a table with just one leg under it. So we leave if we leave our life with just one stream of income, then it's gonna stop us from really uh, making waves or really progressing in life financially, because we're dependent on one stream of income that could be taken away from us at any time. So what we want to do is introduce to you all tonight the foreign exchange market. So have you ever heard of the foreign exchange market? I bet you can't guess how many zeros are in it. Now there's in a trillion. How many zeros are in a trillion? Well, 12 zeros. Now just imagine a 7.7 trillion, excuse me, dollar per day market. So every day there's 7.7 trillion dollars flowing through this market every day. So definitely a market you can exchange in without owning physical money. We have digital academies, digital currency academies. Everybody knows about Bitcoin, but now this economy has moved into a digital space. And so we have so many things that we can share with you from our academy curriculum that will teach you how to invest, teach you about NFTs, teach you about NFT art, teach you how to invest in the different coins, how to trade the different coins, excuse me, and lots more. How to trade Bitcoin in the market, how to trade Ethereum in the market. I'm telling you, it's loaded with information. And so to even come into this academy, we have three different trading platforms. We have our FRX Academy, which is a traditional style academy that will teach you, what is an uptrend, what is a downtrend, giving you the basic elementary style of trading in the foreign exchange market using a harmonic scanner, using a tool that we have that would help you identify when to enter the market and also when to exit the market. And so we also have something called HFX, which is High Frequency Academy, which gives you the ability to trade and what we call money in minutes, gives you the ability to trade with binary options in the foreign exchange market. And the HFX is simply time trading. And what you're saying is the market going to be at a higher exchange rate or a lower exchange rate in the matter of time, in a matter of seconds, or in a matter of minutes? You get to determine how long you think it's going to be based on the analysis that you actually learn and that you actually have analyzed the trade. And so we have people that make money in minutes, even in that area. And then, like I said, the digital currency exchange curriculum is just awesome. We have some of the top educators in across 120 countries in the world, and definitely want to invite you to take a look at this opportunity. Just come and just come and be blessed. Come and get the information, because who knows what's the next thing that's going to hit this country? Who knows the next thing is going to hit this world? And so we definitely want to put you in a position where you can benefit and help your family, help your friends, and even if for that dream that you want to pursue and you just don't have the money to do it, maybe while you're working you can build this on the side. And but definitely we have the education, we have the mentorship, we have the educators that are waiting. And then I am also a platinum leader in this space and opportunity. I'm also a business coach. And so definitely all you need is to join the family to be able to come and experience this new growth, this new opportunity, and then actually see the manifestations to help you get to the next place in your life. All right. So you'll be hearing from me more. I'll have more footage on the things that we're doing. I hope that I'll be able to connect with you soon. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a message or subscribe to this channel, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. God bless. Thank you for listening.